Hello and welcome to Butterfly Learning's YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about what is reinforcement? What is reinforcement? Reinforcement is the most important principle of applied behavior analysis and widely used. It plays a monumental role in teaching complex behaviors and skills to children. Reinforcements are provided after the behavior in order to strengthen it and increase the possibility of it occurring again in the future.
There are two types of reinforcement. When we speak of reinforcements, there are two types: positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. Let us understand the difference between the two in more detail.
Positive reinforcement. This is the most effective method in changing behaviors and increasing the possibility of the child showing good behaviors in the future. Here, the positive reinforcement is added as a consequence. The way this works is simple. A reinforcer, working as a motivating item, is presented to a child. When he shows a desired behavior, it is given to him right after. After getting the reinforcement, the child understands that engaging in the same behavior will get him the reward. For example, the child nicely asks mom for chocolate. Mom buys him chocolate. Negative reinforcement, when something unpleasant occurs, and the child engages in desired behavior, which leads to removal of a stimulus or taking it away as a consequence. This results in an increase in that behavior in order to avoid that situation in the future to get a favorable outcome. For example, a child forgot to carry an umbrella. It rained heavily, and he got soaked on his way home. From next time onwards, he will carry an umbrella. Is negative reinforcement bad? No, it's not. When people try to understand reinforcement, they get confused about negative reinforcement and punishment. Both of them are totally different. Reinforcement is a very simple fundamental. You either add or remove something to increase a particular behavior that you want to see. In negative reinforcement, the learner avoids something he does not want to happen for good. Taking that umbrella example, the child avoids getting wet because he will start shivering and might catch a cold. Whereas in positive reinforcement, something is presented or added to make the learner show the behavior again. Both types of reinforcements increase the chances of getting the same response in the future. And, because of reinforcement, the child learns to show desired behaviors to contact things he likes and avoids things he does not like. Reinforcement plays a huge role in how children behave, and that's why it is considered to be the most crucial part of ABA therapies. It is applied in all behavior modification programs and teaches them new skills. When should a child be given reinforcement? Initially, the reinforcement is given to the child immediately as he engages in desired behavior. Plus, the immediacy of reinforcement establishes a connection between the behavior and consequence. This is the case when the child is learning a new skill or has no waiting tolerance. Giving an immediate reinforcement assures the child that he will get it the moment he completes a task. For example, the child loves to play with a musical toy. The therapist asks to point at a flashcard. He follows the instructions, and the therapist gives the reinforcement right away. Once the child becomes better at the skill, the therapist gradually decreases reinforcement and increases waiting time. Once the child has mastered that skill, he is not given reinforcement because, from then onwards, the behavior becomes its own reinforcer. And that's all. Thanks for watching Butterfly Learnings. For more such content, subscribe and Happy New Year.